Story 1. The Knock on the Window. Home alone during a stormy night, Jessica found comfort under her warm blanket. The sounds of rain tapping on the window created a soothing ambience, but suddenly, a loud, rhythmic knocking echoed through her bedroom window. Fear gripped Jessica as she cautiously approached the window, only to find a face pressed against the glass, a pale, ghostly visage with hollow eyes staring right at her. Frozen in terror, she couldn't look away. The figure's mouth opened, as if trying to speak, but no sound escaped. Desperate to escape, Jessica ran to the living room, hoping to find safety, but the knocking followed her, echoing throughout the house. She called her parents, but the phone line was dead due to the storm. As Jessica frantically searched for a way out, she noticed a series of disturbing drawings on the walls, images of a girl in a white dress, reaching out for help. Shivers ran down her spine as she realized the drawings resembled the figure at her window. Feeling trapped, Jessica decided to confront the apparition head-on. She returned to her room, only to find the window open, rain pouring in. The ghostly girl stood outside, still knocking with a pleading look in her eyes. Summoning her courage, Jessica asked, "What do you want?" The figure's ghostly lips finally formed words, "Help me." The girl's presence was overwhelming, and Jessica knew she couldn't ignore her plea. With the storm raging outside, she searched for clues about the girl's identity. Deep within a dusty box, she found a faded photograph of a family. The girl in the picture matched the apparition at her window. Driven by empathy, Jessica vowed to find the girl justice. She researched local archives and discovered the tragic story of a young girl who had vanished during a storm decades ago. The guilt-ridden family had moved away, leaving her spirit trapped in a state of perpetual anguish. Determined to help the girl find peace, Jessica tracked down the girl's surviving relatives. With their help, she held a memorial service, acknowledging the girl's tragic fate. As the ceremony ended, the knocking ceased, and the ghostly figure faded away, finally finding solace. From that night on, Jessica's home felt serene, as if the restless spirit had moved on. She knew she had helped her lost soul find closure, and she would never forget the eerie encounter that changed her life forever. Story 2. The Unseen Companion. As a young woman named Lily settled into her new apartment, she was excited to live alone for the first time. The quaint studio seemed perfect for her introverted nature, offering solitude and peace. However, Lily soon felt an eerie presence around her. She heard soft footsteps when she was home alone and caught fleeting glimpses of shadows out of the corner of her eye. Every night, a feeling of being watched consumed her, making sleep nearly impossible. Rationalizing it as her imagination, Lily ignored the uneasy feeling until one evening when she felt a gentle touch on her shoulder. She turned, but no one was there. Fear gnawed at her heart, and she sought advice from an elderly neighbor who had lived in the building for decades. The neighbor shared a chilling tale about the apartment's previous occupant, a reclusive artist who had died under mysterious circumstances. People whispered that his ghost still roamed the halls, seeking companionship. Determined to confront the spirit, Lily set up a camera in her apartment to capture any unusual occurrences. The footage revealed unexplained movements of objects, as if an unseen companion was interacting with the environment. One night, unable to bear the feeling of isolation, Lily addressed the spirit aloud. "I know you're here. You don't need to be alone. I won't leave you." To her surprise, the haunting sensations gradually subsided, and she felt a comforting presence enveloping her. The apartment seemed to radiate warmth, as if the spirit had finally found the companionship it craved. Over time, Lily and the unseen companion developed an unusual bond. She would talk to him as if he were a close friend, and she felt a sense of solace in his presence. The apartment became a sanctuary for both the living and the departed. Despite the unconventional situation, Lily cherished her time with her unseen companion. He taught her to embrace solitude without feeling lonely, and she, in turn, gave him the companionship he had longed for. Story 3. The Hidden Room. Emma had recently moved into a historic house with a unique charm. Excited about the opportunity to live alone, she explored every nook and cranny. One day, while inspecting the attic, she noticed a mysterious loose floorboard. Curiosity getting the better of her, Emma pried the board open, revealing a hidden room filled with dusty antique furniture and old family heirlooms. Among the relics, she found a peculiar-looking mirror, its ornate frame adorned with strange symbols. As Emma examined her reflection in the mirror, she felt a sudden rush of cold air. Startled, she saw her reflection blink, but her own eyes remained wide open. Her reflection was showing a different expression altogether, a sinister smirk that sent shivers down her spine. Uneasy about the mirror's eerie effects, Emma decided to cover it and continued living in her new home. However, strange occurrences followed. Objects would disappear and reappear in different places, and unsettling whispers echoed through the house. Emma's sleep was plagued by haunting nightmares, as if an unseen entity tormented her in her dreams. One night, she dreamt of a dark figure emerging from the mirror, reaching out to claim her soul. She woke up in a cold sweat, realizing that the mirror held a malevolent presence. Desperate to find answers, Emma sought help from an occult expert who explained the mirror's dark history. It had once belonged to a practitioner of black magic, who used it as a portal to communicate with malevolent spirits. The mirror's connection with the supernatural realm explained the strange occurrences and the nightmarish visions. Emma knew she had to break the mirror's curse to reclaim her peace of mind. Armed with knowledge and a sense of determination, she returned to the hidden room. The mirror's malevolence grew stronger, but Emma recited a cleansing ritual she had learned from the occult expert. As she chanted the words, a blinding light erupted from the mirror, and the malevolent presence began to dissipate. The mirror cracked, and the dark figure vanished, sealing the portal once and for all. Relieved and triumphant, Emma sealed the hidden room and decided to focus on the positive aspects of her new home. With the malevolent presence banished, she could now enjoy her solitude without the fear of hidden terrors lurking in the shadows. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey through the world of horror stories and supernatural encounters. If you've enjoyed these spine-tingling tales and crave more hair-raising adventures, consider subscribing to our channel or website for regular updates. By subscribing, you'll gain access to a treasure trove of original horror stories, each one designed to keep you on the edge of your seat and questioning the reality of the unknown. From haunted houses to vengeful spirits, our stories will transport you into the darkest corners of your imagination. Remember, the darkness never sleeps, and there's always another tale waiting to be unearthed. So, subscribe now, and let the fear take hold as we dive deeper into the realms of the mysterious and macabre. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to sharing more spine-chilling stories with you in the future. Stay curious, stay brave, and remember, there's no escape from the allure of the unknown. Subscribe now, and dare to face the horrors that await.